Bienvenue à tous, bonjour, nouveau let's play, jeu d'énigmes aujourd'hui. Let's play qui sera intégralement mis sur YouTube. Donc, ça s'appelle The Dark Eye, ici ça a été traduit L'œil noir, les chaînes de Satinav. C'est un jeu qui est sorti en 2012, qui a apparemment une claque graphique. Nous allons voir ça en direct évidemment. Je vous laisse découvrir, immersion totale, c'est parti. Les 12 yeux soient salués, Géron. Choisis la nature de ton voyage. Oula. Ok, ça commence bien. Une aventure classique pour les aventuriers novices. Toutes les fonctions d'aide sont disponibles. Ou bien un défi pour les aventuriers expérimentés. Toutes les fonctions d'aide sont désactivées. Elles peuvent être rétablies à tout moment dans le menu paramètres. Bon. Si elles peuvent être rétablies à tout moment dans le menu paramètres, faisons les fifous, prenons la difficulté la plus extrême. Parce que on aime les défis.
Who has the power to outwit their own fate? As long as the gods steer the ship of time, there's one thing that's certain. The chains of Satinav will not break. The days were happy for dreamy Andergast. Peace with arch-enemy Nostria seemed to be within immediate reach. Nostria's queen was about to pay a visit. In order to prepare for the joyful occasion, the king had called the young lads of Andergast to take up a cheerful challenge.
The oak leaf. He doesn't let go of the vicious dog.
Dogs are much smarter than that, Ulfried. They roll on their backs when they know they've lost. How about it, Geron? Are you giving up? Give him some air for a bit so he can make himself heard.
Ok. Bon, évidemment, on ne peut que lui parler.
I will.
What's that? I'm having trouble understanding you.
I will prevail.
No, Birdcatcher, you will lose. I'll explain the algebra to you. You'll have to find 4 copper oak leaves to win the contest. I, on the other hand, need 4 oak leaves made of brass. At the moment, you're just 1 oak leaf ahead of me, and given that Ulfried here will soon rid you of this oak leaf, you're at least 1 leaf short of victory. Or do you still think you can free yourself?
My hammer.
Never mind him.
Why don't you just give up, Birdcatcher?
Dans ta gueule.
Will you stop?
Just imagine if the bad luck charmer wins and gets received by the king. Help me out here, Ulfried. What did the blind seer say back then, before he was burnt at the stake?
That Geron is evil.
I believe he said that Geron will bring us great misfortune. You have to consider the exact wording with prophecies, Ulfried.
What if Geron curses us? They say he's got a dark gift.
Nonsense.
Cruche en argile. Évidemment, il n'y a que la cruche.
You want the jug? This wine is only meant for the victor of the challenge, which would be me.
Ah.
far be it from me to stifle your hopes, Geron, but my jug is much too far away for you.
Attends, déjà? Je suis déjà bloqué.
You want the jug? This one, which would...
Ah! Bah c'est bien, ça commence bien. Abonnez-vous. Non, il y a évidemment un truc à faire. Ah, moi j'aurais bien foutu le
Far be
marteau
it from
sur
but
la
my jug is
cruche.
much too far away for you.
Faire comme tous les point and click. À moins qu'il y ait un truc sur la cruche qui nous... C'est quoi ça?
What the... Stop it! Do you want to bludgeon him to death? Just take the oak leaf and let's go.
Yes, they were indeed happy days for dreamy Andergast.
Ah
Only a
ouais.
few foresaw that soon nothing would be the same as it had been before.
What have you done to the cage? Leave it there. I'll fix it later.
Gwynling, I didn't break it.
Yes, yes.
It was Olgierd and his farmhands. They ambushed me and took my oak leaf. You know, the one for the oak leaf challenge.
Hmm.
You hear? They destroyed the cage, not me.
That... It can't be.
But you know what? I'll win the contest anyway. I'll take back my oak leaf and I'll win. And then no one will taunt me anymore. What are you doing there anyway?
Geron, this nonsense isn't gonna lead anywhere.
I don't want to spend my whole life...
Being just a hunter and a trapper like me? Without a cage, you're not even that, you know.
Oh! Il y a beaucoup de lore, hein. Ça a l'air d'être un chasseur, mais aussi un... Il étudie un peu l'anatomie, hein, son père. Bon, on imagine déjà le fils adoptif. Répare la cage.
Can you fix the cage?
Guess I'll have to. We're going to need it still.
Do we have a new job?
Job, he says. Before any of those hicks even begin to notice what's about to hit them, it'll be far too late.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the crows, Geron. The crows.
What's up with that dead crow?
I want to know what brought them here.
That's easy. Winter is near. It's looking for warmth.
It's chock full of black bile.
Once I've won the oak leaf challenge,
You're only earning scoffs and sneers for yourself.
the victor will be honored by the king.
Everyone remains in the place meant for them. When will you finally accept that?
You seem tired. Why don't you go to bed?
Those dreams, they eat away at me and consume me. And those crows, those horrible creatures, they already feasted on the dead knight Ulrich's flesh. Something's afoot.
What dreams are those?
Eyes keep staring at me. Blind eyes, like in the days when the seer was still alive.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. They're only dreams.
See? That's what I mean.
Je peux recliquer sur Corbeau? Ok.
The crows prevent you from sleeping.
They're watching us. Don't look into their eyes. They look right into your soul, Geron.
I'm not afraid of a bunch of crows.
Until you hear the wings of Golgaris swoosh by.
Who says that Boron's soul bird can't be put in a cage as well? How did Knight Alderic die?
He was murdered.
The old man? Why would anyone do that?
Who knows? But he was one of those who finished off the seer back in the day.
Gwynling the seer has been dead for a long time now.
Yes, yes.
Will you please stop brooding over that seer already? He was burnt at the stake, right?
13 years ago.
because he foresaw King Gwendolen's death.
That's not the reason why. He abducted children. Nobody knows why. Be that as it may, he had sinister plans for Andergast. He ordered legions of crows to conquer the town, or to destroy it. At least that's what they say.
And that's why you're rummaging through the innards of this bird?
His crows brought dark dreams with them.
Enough of those horror stories. Will you help me with the oak leaf challenge?
Leave me alone with your tomfoolery. I've got more important things to do.
Those crows will still be here tomorrow. The challenge only lasts today. Will you help me with the oak leaf challenge?
Ah,
Leave
merde.
me alone with your tomfoolery. I've got more important...
Those...
Ok. Donc quitter,
I
évidemment.
have to run. My rivals aren't sleeping.
C'est beau. En tout cas, les tableaux sont vraiment, vraiment beaux. Donc, on a fini de lui parler. Il y a une peinture ici.
Gwendolyn rummaged through the whole room yesterday to find this drawing. And as always, he said nothing about what it means.
Ok. Ah non, c'est pas lui qui a fait le dessin. Il l'a juste trouvé. Très bien. Thème de marche.
I'll borrow your walking cane for a bit.
Ok. On a une canne. On peut descendre. Bouilloire, cage brisée.
Can't you wait until I've fixed it? I told you to keep your hands off that. You'll probably just break it.
Ok, donc notre gars a des pouvoirs quand même. C'est quoi ça? œuf de colombe, j'avais pas ça. J'avais pas le filet non plus. Ok, très bien. Si je fais un clic droit, est-ce que c'est comme dans tous les point-and-click, on a une description du truc?
Gwendolyn's arthritis is getting worse and worse. Even with his walking cane, he doesn't leave his room much.
Ouais, exactement. Ok, d'accord.
That's good bait for nasty poultry.
Très bien. Je pense qu'on peut descendre. À moins qu'il y ait autre chose que je n'ai pas vu dans la pièce. Non, je pense qu'on est bon.
I need to get my third oak leaf back from Olgierd, and I'll have to go to the castle gate and ask the chamberlain for the last riddle of the challenge.
Donc je dois récupérer la feuille de chêne qu'on m'a volée à l'introduction du jeu. Il y a un placard qui est fermé, évidemment, quand quelque chose est fermé, ça donne envie de l'ouvrir. Je suppose que c'est sa femme. Ah, c'est les parents.
I'm going to succeed. You'll see. It's just that a few things aren't going the way they should at the moment, that's all.
Ok, donc... Oh, feuille de chêne.
I've got 2 oak leaves. Olgierd has the third, and the fourth one is still hidden. Let's go then.
Ok. Mal à vêtements. On prend la flûte, on sait jamais. Est-ce qu'il va nous jouer un petit
I
air?
haven't played in many years.
Il n'y a rien d'autre. Les oiseaux ici sont fermés. La catapulte.
It can't launch anymore. The string has rotted away. It doesn't work.
Ah, évidemment. Ok, donc quand il y a marqué verrouillage quand même sur un objet, ça veut pas dire qu'il est fermé, ça veut dire qu'il est fermable. Très bien. Sauf que j'ai vu un truc avec une charnière.
Hanging loose again, but I'll have to deal with that later.
Ok. Ça fait le tour. Ça fait pas mal d'objets à récupérer quand même.
Damn it has to be somewhere.
But the guard says he doesn't have it.
Shut up. Geron's over there. He might eavesdrop.
On peut aller là, on peut parler à ceux qui nous ont volé la feuille.
You stink.
Ah, c'est pas très gentil ça, monsieur.
Don't you think you've eaten enough mud for one day, birdcatcher? Or would you like Ulfried to provide you with seconds?
No, thank you.
What can I do for you, my friend?
J'aimerais bien récupérer ma feuille.
Give back my oak leaf,
Or what?
or I'll curse the meatloaf so that he'll lose all of his teeth.
What did I tell you, Olgierd?
Shut up, Ulfried. Get out of here, you little witch brat. We don't want to see you here in Andergast anymore. You and your curse will spell doom for us all.
You and your superstition.
It has been foretold.
My oak leaf doesn't even help you. You have to collect brass, Olgierd. Mine is copper.
Yes, and at least you will not be the winner, because that would be the end of beautiful Andergast. We'd be up to our necks in pig snot.
Nonsense. That would be the end of your superstitious blather.
Woohoo! So the witch's brat wants to prove himself. You are nothing but a bird catcher.
Aren't you one of the Nostrians' fiercest enemies? So why do you participate in a challenge to honour their queen?
I'm not doing it for that Nostrian broad. I'm only doing this for me. There will never be peace with that vermin. An alliance between Andergast and Nostria? That would be as natural as... a flying frog?
Witty. My oak leaf doesn't even... You have to collect brass, Olgierd.
Yes, at least because we'd be up...
Not that...
So the witches... You are not... Beat
Ok.
it.
On peut aller soit là, soit tout droit. Oui, ici, mais c'était chez moi. On peut aller en bas à gauche. Ok, donc on a 4 directions. 1, 2, 3 et 4. Ça m'a l'air fermé ici, donc autant y aller.
Well, the guard says he doesn't have it.
What was the text of the riddle again, Olgierd?
Damn, can't you remember anything? In front of the castle stands a guard with his trousers and shirt, and in one of those two there's a leaf. I give you my word.
There's a leaf.
Yes, but he swore by Prios that he doesn't have it. Let me think.
I'm getting too old for these... Why must everything always be out of reach?
Ok. Donc on a le nom de l'énigme. Super. Et le poteau, c'est pourquoi?
I'm getting too old.
Ouais, il s'est trop vieux pour ce genre de blague. Ok, partons à droite. Waouh. Ça va être un jeu qui va prendre la tête. Par contre, c'est magnifique. Ok, donc je viens de là. Je peux aller à gauche. Voilà.
Good day, blacksmith.
Forgeron.
Sod off, bird catcher. I've got a lot on my schedule. Besides, even my best blades catch rust when you're around.
Beaucoup de travail.
So, what's on your schedule?
Don't play dumb, kid. I'm the blacksmith. There'll be jousts in town soon. Who do you think will tend to the dented suits of armor, polish the lances and sharpen the swords, huh?
Someone who's good at those kind of things?
Oh, shut your trap.
What do you think? Who's got the best chance at winning the joust?
I don't care either way. What I do care about is that the knights pay me handsomely for my services. This year the all-time champion can't compete anyway, so the tournament doesn't make any sense at all, really.
And who would that be, pray tell?
Why, the knight Bogumil Wraithling, of course.
Never heard of him.
Well, that's too bad.
I wonder what the prize for the winner of the Oakleaf Challenge will be.
How should I know? I guess you'll be knighted.
You really think?
Well, in case you win, I sure hope not.
We'll see about that. Keep on forging.
Oh, shut up.
Ok, donc Giron, notre héros, est très mal vu. Parce qu'il a des pouvoirs un peu surnaturels et les gens ne comprennent pas trop.
Hey,
À part là, Hilda.
Hello, Giron. Have you caught a lark for me yet?
No, not yet.
Come on, Giron. I have a feeling you're not trying hard enough for me.
Nonsense. It's just not the right season for larks.
You think I believe that?
What do you want with a lark anyway?
It should sing for me. What else?
Of course. What's in the big pot?
Acorns.
For the pigs?
No, those are lots for the town fair, in honour of the Queen of Nostria. One draw is a kreutzer.
And what are the prizes?
I still have this straw puppet, this flask of plum spirit, and this wheel of cheese. The winner can choose the prize for themselves.
I want to test my fortune.
Well, Geron, are you sure? With your luck, I'll bet you'll lose.
Don't you start as well. Here's your kreutzer. Damn.
Will you be so kind as to put the acorn in this box? And please don't look so disappointed. Bad luck at gambling means good luck in love, all right?
Has anyone ever won at all?
Of course. What do you think I am? A cheat? Look, I put all the acorns that have already been drawn into this box. I've painted little patterns on the winning acorns. And as you can see, there is already one winning lot in the box. That means that there has in fact been a winner already.
All right, all right. Quite busy, isn't it?
Yes, isn't that great? And this is just the beginning. All those strangers, the beautiful music, finally some life in Andergast. But have you heard of Magistra Dorata?
The old hag who looks like her wand?
Don't mock her, she's dead.
Dead?
Her eyes torn right from their sockets, the same as Knight Alderic.
That's weird.
Yes. Isn't the minstrel's music to die for?
Do you like the music?
Yes, I've been listening the whole time. Oh, how I'd love to go closer to the musician and watch him play. But unfortunately, I have to stay here and watch the lots. I wish he would play the song about the Bruin's bride. I don't think I could hold myself back any longer in that case.
What's so special about this Bruin's song?
Well, Garon, it's just so beautiful. Everything else seems so insignificant when I listen to it. You would have to listen to it for yourself if you want to understand what I mean.
J'avais pas vu les effets de verre un peu sur les dialogues.
What do you think the winner of the challenge will receive for a prize?
I guess the victor will receive a commendation from the king.
That's it?
What do you mean? Have you entered the contest?
Why not?
My, you keep hanging in there, don't you, Garon?
Okay. Avant d'acheter un autre tirage, on va parler
See you later.
See you, and don't forget the lark.
au ménestrel. La poupée de paille. Oh.
You shouldn't be stealing. One draw is a kreutzer.
Ah, donc ça, c'est tous les lots?
You shouldn't be stealing.
Ok. Académie de magie. Oh, wait. Garde de l'académie, académie de magie, très bien. J'avais pas vu qu'il y avait tout ça. Parlons ménestrel d'abord.
Greetings, minstrel. What might be thy name?
My name is Fredhelm. What do you want?
Fredhelm? As in Broderick Fredhelm?
No, I'm afraid not. Just Fredhelm. But you don't have to be so damn formal. All right then, what is it? Is there anything you wanted to complain about?
Comment devenir musicien? Je souhaite devenir youtubeur.
Where did you learn to play the fiddle?
Taught myself. When I was a little boy, I used to watch very closely what musicians did with their fingers.
And that is all?
No. I drew the strings and frets onto a board with coal and practiced all the chords every day. I simply imagined the music. At some point, I finally got hold of a real fiddle, literally speaking. And since then, I've traveled the lands as a fiddler.
Merveilleux, quel talent.
What's the name of the song you just played?
The ditty from Torster Om. Is there something wrong with it?
By no means. I was just curious. Can you play something different?
You don't like my music, huh?
Oh, but I do. It's just that I'd like to hear a certain song. The song about the Bruin's bride.
I haven't played that in a long time. Can't I play a different tune?
L'encourager.
Come on, you can do it, Fredhelm. These people aren't going to notice if there's some notes missing anyway.
All right.
And make it nice and loud, please, so that everybody in the marketplace can hear you.
Will do. A special request for this birdcatcher here.
What? Be careful, minstrel. When the bird catcher has requests, there's bound to be some damage.
You can't know this, but he's going to spell doom for all of us.
Don't listen to them, just play. Hilda? Hilda! If I absolutely have to steal, at least I shouldn't be If I absolutely have to the lots that have already been drawn. Ah, this acorn here has a pattern.
Allez, il suffit.
Fredhelm?
Yes?
You can play something else.
You're pulling my...
I just thought maybe something... A drinking song.
Well, but at some point I'll be...
Maybe.
Oh, Geron, what a wonderful song. Why don't you play your flute anymore? I'd let you practice in front of my window every night.
Oh, please, no. I'd rather cut off both my ears than listen to that whining.
I'll think about it. See you later.
See?
Est-ce que...
She didn't notice anything.
Well, Geron...
Ok, donc on achète un autre tirage, mais on lui...
I want to have another go.
No. And you could let the other...
There are no others around at the moment, so please take the Kreutzer.
All right, if that's what you want.
Exactly. Now for a quick exchange with the winning lot. There! I won!
Bah! Witchcraft!
Congratulations, Geron. What prize do you want?
Ouais, mince. On a un choix, peut-être que ce choix est décisif. Je vais prendre la poupée,
I'd like
bizarrement.
the straw puppet.
Here you go. If you'd rather have something...
Si tu préfères autre chose, viens faire un échange plus tard. Tu sais, déverrouiller radin. Ok, désolé, bro. Académie de magie.
By now, you should have learned that you have no business here, birdcatcher.
I'm not going to break in there again. I wasn't very fortunate last time.
By now, you should have learned that you have no business here, birdcatcher.
On l'appelle Wazzler. En anglais, birdcatcher. Traduit littéralement
Tomorrow it's off to the slaughter.
comme attrapeur d'oiseaux. Andros.
Good day, Andros. You're still not talking to me? Thought so. Andros doesn't take handouts from me. He's afraid of a curse.
Ok, donc allons à gauche. Un temple. Le garde du château, donc le fameux garde qui peut avoir la feuille. Une manivelle. D'accord. Très bien. Et j'ai la...
I wonder why I chose this in the first place.
Aussi, je me le demande bien. Pardon.
You again?
What's the riddle for the last oak leaf?
It's as if the riddle for the fourth oak leaf was made especially for you. The sows at the north gate are peculiar beasts. On acorns they feast, yet show disdain for the leaves.
Sows at the north gate, acorns, no leaves. Sounds easy, but why should this riddle be made for me?
You'd better hurry, before one of...
Oui, je leur demandais à nouveau.
What's the fourth riddle?
The sows at the
Les
north
truies du
gate
portail
are
du Nord sont des bêtes
peculiar beasts.
étranges.
On
Elles se régalent des
acorns
glands mais
they
dédaignent les
feast,
feuilles.
yet show disdain for the leaves.
Ok, donc, c'est le portail du Nord, la plainte.
Olgierd of the Dyers has stolen one of my oak leaves.
What business is it of...
But that's not fair.
Well...
I don't need any lessons. I'll get it back some...
Après, on peut peut-être faire un échange. Je veux dire, nous savons techniquement où se trouve la feuille de notre concurrent. Donc, si on procède à un échange...
What's the prize?
The victor will be honored by the king himself.
What exactly does that...
You have no business participating in the challenge if you can't appreciate that. Unworthy peasant.
I'll be back.
I'll be back, évidemment. Hasta la vista, baby. Garde du
Hello,
château.
Troga.
Why are you loitering here, birdcatcher? You have no business in the castle. And why is it that everybody is staring at my belly today? I know good and well that I'm on the heavy side.
Never mind. So, Olgierd's oak leaf is hidden in Troga's doublet. But if Troga swears he doesn't have it, then he really doesn't have it. Tomorrow it's off to... Hello, Troga.
Why are you loitering? And why is it I know good and well...
Never mind. So, Olgierd's oak leaf is hidden in Troga's doublet. But if Troga swears he doesn't have it, then he really doesn't have it.
Don't mess with...
I don't want any more... My talent only affects inanimate... Won't break.
Ok, donc c'est vraiment pour casser les choses. Hein. Très bien. Un truc avec le...
I'm not sure.
Ok.
There's a certain similarity of kin.
Allons au temple, peut-être qu'il y a un
I'm
truc
too
à faire.
occupied with other things right now, so I don't really want to pray.
C'est parfait. C'est merveilleux. On est là-bas. Ok, donc là, ça veut dire que je venais de droite. Quoi? Du haut? Attends, mais à droite, il y avait quoi alors? Ok. Pourquoi je viens d'en haut? Ok, bah ça me facilite un peu la tâche. Là, on peut aller...
I'll go for a walk later. Now I have to concentrate on...
Ok. Bon, on a tout fait. Bouge des cochons.
Hey, those things can easily bite my hand off. Those pigs are being... Those pigs are being... Hey,
Les cochons mangent quoi? Les glands mais dédaignent les feuilles? C'était ça l'énigme. Et on peut pas lui racheter autre chose?
Well, Geralt.
Let me have another go.
Suit yourself.
Je vais avoir plus de
A
sous.
blank.
Ok.
See you later.
See you.
Il me reste une couronne, je vais quand même... Ouais, c'est ça, hein. Il me reste une couronne. Ouais, quoique. Allez, on est joueur. De toute façon...
Well, go on.
Alors,
Let me have another.
Suit yourself. A blank.
See you later.
See.
voilà, j'ai plus de sous, je suis ruiné.
Hey!
Good day, Blacks.
Sod off!
Keep on.
Oh.
Ok, si je double-clique, il peut courir, ça c'est très bien.
By now, you should have...
L'académie de magie, on ne peut rien faire. Là-bas, on ne peut rien faire non plus. La meule de fromage, évidemment, je ne l'ai pas récupérée. Mais attends, mais techniquement, je peux avoir les 3 lots.
Fred Hell?
Yes?
Why don't you...
You know what? Just to make it easy, I'm not going to argue.
No more winning a...
Ah. Bon, tant pis. Au moins, j'aurais essayé. Après, ils disent que... Je peux voir, attention. Quoi? Attache d'étendard.
Don't touch that.
Ok.
You again.
What's
The sows at the North Gate are peculiar beasts. On acorns they...
I'll be back.
Dédaigne des feuilles, mais bouffe les glands. Très bien.
Hello, Troga.
Why are you loitering? And why is it that I know good and well...
Never mind. So, Olgierd's oak leaf is hidden in Troga's doublet. But if Troga swears he doesn't have it, then he really doesn't have it. I don't play in... Gwynling's latest design. It won't break the bird.
Peut-être que je dois capturer une alouette pour Roberta. Mais ça me paraît bizarre là. Ah! Un journal. Ah, pardon. C'était pas ça. Très bien. Peut-être récupérer la feuille.
Is there anything you want?
My oak leaf doesn't even... You have to collect brass.
Yes, at least because that would be the end. We'd be up to our necks in pigs.
Nonsense. That would be the...
So the witch's brat wants to prove himself. You...
My oak leaf... You...
You... Beat it.
Ok.
Well, the guy...
What was the text of the riddle again, Olgierd?
Damn, can't you remember? In front of the castle stands a guard with his trousers and shirt, and in one of those two there's a leaf. I give you my word.
There's a leaf.
Yes, but he swore by Prios that he doesn't. Let me think.
The rope is much firmly too far away. Why must every... I'm getting too...
Ok. De toute façon, la blague ne sert à rien. Après, il jure qu'il y a 2 gardes. Sauf que moi, je n'en vois qu'un. C'est ça qui est marrant. Y aurait-il un deuxième garde caché?
I'm too occupied.
Ok, on ne peut pas aller prier.
Tomorrow it's off to... Tomorrow it's off...
Ouais.
Hello, So, Olgierd's oak leaf is hidden in Troger's doublet. But if Troger swears he doesn't have it... That's good bait for nasty poultry.
Bon appât pour de la sale volaille. Oh!
Don't touch...
Mais attends, Attends.
Those pigs are...
Ah.
Those pigs... At least the shoemaker doesn't let... It's an easy life, if you don't mind. Just you wait, Die. In order to outplay me, you'll need... It can't launch the stream. It's already...
Incroyable. Je suis déjà bloqué.
Listen. I have to run. Gwendling, and as always...
I told you to keep your hand. You'll probably...
A single rope for... I'm getting too... A single... It's not that... The city walls are decaying.
Yeah.
A single rope for... Nonsense.
Je comprends pas ce qu'il faut faire. Je suis déjà bloqué. Ah! Bah en fait ça va.
Out of reach. That's one of the town bailiffs.
The beautiful decor...
I'm authorized to do... Hey, there is indeed one of Olgierd's brass oak leaves. Let's see what the windbag has to say about that.
Voilà. Putain, je le savais. Ok, on peut faire un échange.
Look, Olgierd, an oak leaf of pure brass. It just fell in front of my feet.
That must be the one from the castle guard. Where did you...
Échangeons.
Why don't we just swap? Oak leaf for oak leaf.
So that you can win? No way.
If we don't, neither of us will win. There are other participants in the challenge, as you know.
All right then. How many oak leaves do you have already?
As many as you have.
I see. All right, Birdcatcher. This is your lucky day. We'll swap, but be warned, Geron. If you win the challenge, Ulfried will beat you to a pulp.
Well, you better get some rest then.
Beat it.
J'ai à tous, nous avons désormais 3 feuilles, et il me reste un truc à faire. Je pense que le journal pourra m'aider. Ah, bah non, le journal ne m'aide pas en fait. Très bien.
I'll go for a walk. Now I have to...
Comment on sait où est le portail du Nord?
You again.
What's the fourth riddle?
The sows at the
Les trucs du
north
portail
gate
du
are
Nord sont des
peculiar
bêtes
beasts.
étranges, elles se régalent des
On
glands et dédaignent
acorns
les
they
feuilles.
feast, yet show disdain for the leaves.
I'll be back.
On n'a pas un plan de la ville là parce que je sais pas où c'est le portail du Nord. Est-ce que ce serait ça
Tomorrow it's off. It's an easy life.
Une truie, on est d'accord, hein, c'est un cochon. Il y a marqué cochon, c'est que c'est pas ça. Au secours!
I'm not going to... I wasn't very...
Au secours. Capin. Et... Allez, go, 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 go. J'ai l'impression que c'est ça. La feuille est à l'intérieur et il faut trouver un moyen de...
Hey, those things can easily bite. The most cunning swine. At least the shoemaker doesn't let them roam free. The most cunning. At least the shoemaker.
J'ai plus mon œuf. Et où mon œuf? Je l'ai utilisé pourquoi? Ah, il est là. Ok. Ah, j'ai toujours le marteau.
Gwynling would... No, what use is that? I need to focus. Why should I? I could really...
Ok.
Why on earth should...
Bah, je sais pas.
Not this... I'm getting too old.
Quoi? Parce que... Attendez, je vais quand même regarder. Sur internet, mais... On est d'accord qu'une truie, c'est... Cochon, hein? Oui. Oui, c'est ça, voilà. C'est la femelle du porc. Donc... Ils dédaignent les feuilles, mais ils prennent les... c'est sûr, l'auge des cochons, c'est la...
It's an easy life if you don't mind living.
Donc il faut récupérer ce qu'il y a à l'intérieur.
I'm not sure. They despise it. They Those pigs are being... I'd better not.
Et je peux pas, genre...
Of course not.
Pourquoi?
Not like that. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. I wonder why I chose this. Help yourself and fetch. I haven't played him. Gwynling's arthritis, even with his walking cane, he doesn't... Gwynling's latest is... It won't break. That's good bait for nasty poultry. The net trap is more suitable for this. A bird catcher needs tooth, a proper trap, but first you'll have to figure out...
Faut savoir ce que l'on veut attraper. Bah...
Demos, at least the...
Oui. Ou la feuille, elle est cachée quelque part. Ah, je me focus sur ça, mais ça se trouve, c'est pas ça.
I doubt it would do... I doubt it... I'll go for it. Now I... Hey!
Ah voilà, faut éloigner les cochons, c'est sûr. Alors, admettons que j'échange mon prix.
Hilda? Hilda! If I absolutely have to steal... Fred Hell?
Yes?
You can play some...
Yes.
Ok.
Well, go.
I want to...
Of course.
Admettons qu'on prenne l'alcool de prune.
Here you go. If you...
Parce que, ça se trouve, il y en a deux qui servent à rien, et il y en a un qui sert.
I'd rather give it to the pigs.
Faudrait mieux de le donner aux cochons. Ah. 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 Oh.
Look at the bird catcher. Poor boy doesn't get enough food.
Yeah, that's funny. But here's the oak leaf.
Nice.
I've got all four. I should hurry to the Chamberlain.
Voilà, je le savais. Évidemment.
You again?
Bah, j'ai les 4 feuilles.
I've got all four oak leaves.
What? You? Show them to me. Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
Now the dire bunch can see who were the fools all along.
Not so fast. There's one more task ahead of you.
But I've collected all four leaves.
Take this town pennant here and hoist it in front of the castle walls.
Oh my. Now that reeks of harassment.
It's meant to be a tribute to the town and your king. You are supposed to show your pride in being a subject of the King of Andergast.
Piece of cake.
Don't mess. Don't touch.
Quoi?
You.
What's the pennant?
You're supposed to hoist it.
Oh, yes. What's the pennant for?
You're supposed to hoist it.
Oh, yeah. I'll be back.
Ok. Donc j'ai la bannière, je la mets ici. Et puis je tourne la manivelle.
The bird catcher has succeeded. That's not a good omen.
You have achieved victory in the Oakleaf Challenge.
Who would have thought?
In order to receive your honors, you will be allowed to appear before your king today. But someone of your ilk will not be admitted into the presence of the king, just like that. So listen to me carefully.
Whatever you say, Master Chamberlain.
Royal Chamberlain.
My apologies.
First rule, you're only to talk if you are spoken to first. Do not ever interrupt the king. Or me, for that matter. And don't approach the throne closer than 7 paces.
Yes, sir.
You can count to 7, right?
7 is the number that comes after 6.
You will address the king as Your Royal Highness, or Your Majesty.
Your Royal Highness. Got it?
Don't cause me any embarrassment. One slip, and you'll have spent your final day in Andergast. All right. Let's get this thing over with.
Bien.
Newcastle, report.
The young Queen of Nostria will spend some memorable days here in Andergast, Your Majesty.
Have the guards been clothed properly from the armory? And has the messenger with a welcome note finally been sent?
Not only that, my liege. The finest pastries have arrived from Albernian shores. They taste delicious. And we finally managed to cast the role of the rogue Morgul for the soirée. Old Buckledorn will play the part.
An interesting choice. He shall not frighten the Queen too much, though.
As you wish, my liege.
Who is that young lad over there? Is he a carny, too?
Your Majesty, a victor has been named in the minor challenge of the Oakleaf for the common folk. It is young Garon from the Tannerhood.
Présentation très formelle, présentation avec fierté et présentation normale. Faisons la présentation formelle.
Your Majesty.
The youngster is the stepchild of Ranger Gwynling.
Is that so?
Donc à bugger, je le rafraîchis. À vous. Est-ce que c'est vrai? Oui.
It's true, Your Majesty.
Old Gwynling. Without him, we'd probably still be fearing the seer to this day.
Your Majesty, don't forget that...
He paid his dues. Be that as it may. I hereby proclaim you winner of the Oakleaf Challenge, Garon.
Thus spoken and sealed in the 1889th year of independence.
May you make Andergast proud, my boy.
You may thank the king and rise now.
I thank you for this honor, Your Majesty.
Your audience is over now.
Wait. Say, didn't you learn the trade of the hunt from Gwynling, Garon?
Milité.
He taught me one or two things, all right, but I'm still at the beginning of my career.
Each journey starts with the first step. Say, Sir Newcastle, have the attempts to rid the royal guest chambers of those nasty crows been successful yet?
Your Majesty, we're doing all we can.
But?
They're proving themselves quite obstinate, my liege. Nasty little buggers indeed, those crows.
I've been hearing that for days now.
The servants are doing the best they can.
Not good enough, it seems. It would constitute an insult to the Queen of Nostria. Garon, do you think you can deal with crows?
They're just birds like every other kind. You bait them, scoop them, grab hold of them.
Well, that's good news. I hereby charge you with the mission of ridding the royal guest chamber of all crows.
But Your Majesty...
The whole court is terribly busy, Newcastle. I'm sure you can use a helping hand.
Of course, my liege. I'm just saying... Well, you know what people say about him.
I'm not inclined to bother with the superstitions of the plebs. It is concluded. Take the man-child to the ravaged chambers at once.
Very well, my liege.
Fulfill your charge well, Garon, and we'll meet again. The fate of Andergast lies in your hands.
I will not disappoint you, my king.
Attends, le mec doit chasser des corbeaux et son destin est entre les mains de...
trouble already, young man. I hope you won't cause us any more bad luck.
I'll do my best.
The crows have been at it in here since yesterday. You can see for yourself what damage they've done. In just a few days, the Queen of Nostria will arrive. These are the only appropriate chambers for a guest of that importance.
This must have been a nice room once.
Spare your cheeky comments. You'd better start catching those crows. And I said catch, not kill. King Afadan's wife doesn't want any bad omens, you hear?
Got it. I'll think of something.
And don't let your fingers get sticky.
Très bien. Je pense que ça va être la première sauvegarde. Voilà. Peut-être qu'il y en aura d'autres. Mais là, là, je préfère sauvegarder. Comme ça, nous sommes sûrs. Nous avons 3 corbeaux à attraper, nous avons qu'une seule cage.
What a massive fireplace.
Quelle cheminée énorme! Il y a un trou ici, mais nous ne pouvons pas. Le chandelier. On a retrouvé le chandelier de Sia. Un tapis, évidemment.
Softer than...
Plus moelleux que mon lit.
What a massive... Rumor has it there are secret pass... I'll find out if this is one of them. But first, I'll deal...
Oh, oh, oh. Magnifique... Magnifique information.
It must be worth a...
Ok. Donc si je pose le piège avec le filet sur le tapis et que je rajoute...
A bird catcher needs a proper trap.
What was that?
Nothing. Everything's fine.
Très bien.
This is bound to batter someone.
Attends, je l'ai replacé.
Gwynling's old stuffed out. This is bound to batter.
Elle est tellement mal fixée qu'elle va...
I've caught the first bugger. Regrettably, that...
Malheureusement, c'était mon seul appât.
I'll hang the net between the... But where do I fasten it?
Mais où?
I'll lure the crows into the fireplace, then they'll escape through the chimney and...
La fenêtre. Mais la fenêtre... Ah, ouais.
I'll never be able to catch... Maybe. Why should I?
Attendez.
I'll hang the net between the antlers. But where do I fasten it on
Et
the
où
lower
accrocher
end?
l'extrémité inférieure? Bah, à la cheminée.
I'll lure the crows into the fireplace and then they'll escape.
Ah non, il faut que je... voilà. My bad. Ok, d'accord. Donc, le filet, je peux le mettre comme ça. Et du coup, pour les attirer, je fais comment? Je mets un gland?
That doesn't help. My arm is...
Mon bras n'est pas assez long. Alors si je fais
I'm
chiou,
supposed to...
je suis censé les attraper, pas les tuer.
I doubt that me playing...
Mon bras n'est pas assez long.
I'll never be able to catch... I can't reach... They reacted with rage. I'll have to use...
Mince, il y en a un qui est mort.
You spell doom.
Just as I thought.
What? Where am I? The execution. The seer.
Silence! No bad omens. And to think I put in a good word to the king for you.
What happened?
I know what will happen. You'll catch those crows by the hour of 6 this evening, or you'll be put in the pillory.
The crows. Right. I don't suppose this was successful.
The sand in your hourglass is wasting away, birdcatcher. It will run out at the hour of 6 this evening.
This dream, Pull yourself together, Geron, and start to deal with those crows already. The king trusts me. Perhaps Gwynling found something that can help me while he was dissecting the bird.
Tiens, allons voir Gwynling. Oh.
Geron, you turned up at the right time.
He sure seems to have gone through a mood change. That can't be good.
You'll have to catch a fairy for me, as quickly as possible.
A fairy? What's gotten into you?
We don't have much time. Help me.
Oh, une fée? Une fée?
What do you need a fairy for? Is she supposed to drive away the crows for you?
I may be wrong, but perhaps the seer is back.
Again with this horror story. You're not making any sense. You'd better help me expel the crows from the royal guest chambers.
Later. For now, just do what I tell you.
How could the seer possibly be back? He's dead, isn't he?
We all watched him die, but now not only the crows have returned.
But the magpies too?
Murders, Geron, where none should occur. First Knight Ulderich, now Magister Dorata. They were the ones who put the seer at the stake. Who knows what else will happen?
What's a fairy got to do with the seer?
Not a fairy, the fairy. You have to catch her before someone else does.
What does the seer want with the fairy?
Only she can unleash the power of the magic harp. No man, not even the seer, can play it without dying. By the gods. If he's back, everything will start all over.
You aren't making any sense to me, old man. Tell me more about that magic harp.
I don't know. It is said to be from the realm of the fairies.
What did the seer want with the harp?
He longed for her because she was the gateway to his power. Or that's what he thought, anyway.
What powers does the harp hold?
Nobody knows. But it is said that when the harp sounds, Andergast will perish. That's why you have to catch the fairy. She is the key.
Is this the one in the drawing?
This is what she might look like. Who can be sure?
How do you know so much about the seer?
It was I who led all those heroes to him, to his hideout in the Stone Oak Forest.
You were part of the hero's quest?
Hunters and scouts. We caught him, and then we burnt him.
And now a knight and a magician are dead.
Just trust me, and all will be fine.
Why haven't you told me all this before?
Now is not the time.
Well, obviously, it never was the time. How did you catch that crow over there?
A certain attractant, but it needs water that's been touched by fairy magic.
So I would have to go where the fairy lives anyway.
That's right.
If I catch the fairy, will you help me with the king's crows?
Promise. But would you please hurry now?
You don't have to tell me that. All right. How do I catch a fairy?
The fairy lives in a hidden place in the Stone Oak Forest, near an old but sealed fairy portal. Look about 2 midden miles north of the Old Finger, where the oneberries grow. If you hear the great waterfall, you're in the right place.
Oh, I'll find that place all right.
Try to lure the fairy out of her hollow by playing your flute. She's nosy, but also very shy.
And then I'll catch her with a cage.
Fairies can be deceiving. Don't let her put a spell on you.
Not to worry. If she's got wings, I'll catch her. And with this fairy water, I'll be able to catch my crows?
Yes. All the other ingredients are easy to find.
Splendid. The king will be amazed. I'm on my way now.
You mustn't fail.
Ok.
Is the cage...
Yes. I told you you'll probably...
Ok. Je crois qu'on a tout, let's go. En avant pour l'aventure.
Very well then. Hello there.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Hello there.
What?
Nothing. You're doing all right. Just keep practicing. I'm not even here. You're all alone in the woods and nobody's here to judge you. Not even me. See how I'm born?
That must be her. Stop. Wait. I've got a beautiful melody for you. Listen to this.
Just keep on playing.
Will you come out of there?
Who?
Why, you, of course.
Who, me? Have you forgotten you're all alone?
I'm not alone. You are here.
And who else?
Nobody?
Aha! If you were a friend of the forest, they'd all be here. The moss hogs and the hazel ferrets. The pebble crane would even rain on you from the skies to honor you. And the wood foxes would build a magnificent bonfire and everyone would dance.
What?
But as you are not a friend of the forest, everyone just stayed at home.
If I were a friend of the forest, would you come out then?
Yes, in that case we'd have something to talk about. We'd have to stand in awkward silence otherwise.
And in order to be a friend of the forest, I'd have to...
Have friends, that's right. Resin rats, for example.
Facebook.
Or paper finches.
And where would I find those?
If you don't have any friends, you'll have to make them up.
What on earth has Gwynling foisted upon me? So I'm supposed to just make up a friend?
A forest friend, that's right. He'd have to be made from the forest. Friends of forest friends are my friends too.
So I'm...
A forest...
I'll be back in...
Ouais, je vois un escargot, je le chope. Allez, salut. Éviter l'arbre.
Hello? The snail, Jerka, my best friend in all of the forest.
You called her just now, but she preferred to stay at home. She doesn't seem to like you very much.
I'll be back.
Attendez, je vais reposer l'escargot dans ce cas-là.
I'd rather not. Such a beauty. I'm not going. Of course not. I don't. I can do better. Such a. I'm not going.
Oh. Mis l'escargot dans la cage.
Help yourself.
Je mets les châtaignes avec l'escargot.
I've had better.
Là.
Huh? What's hidden in the phone? This doesn't. Of course not. Not a very. What for? Guess I'll have to dig in the phone. Ow! No fair. Just a head.
Oh, un hérisson.
Would you like some? The wrong bait, obviously.
Ah.
Very well. Perhaps Gwynling will settle for a hedgehog in case I can't catch the fairy.
Serves you right, spiky guy. You shouldn't always sting at... No wonder no one ever comes to visit us.
Ow! Nothing.
Voilà, c'est attraper
Hello?
un hérisson.
So,
A forest friend.
look at my hedgehog.
But you had to imprison him. That's no way.
I'll be back.
C'est vrai.
Ah.
Donc du coup j'ai chopé des piquants. Ces piquants me servent pour...
Lure the fairy out of her hollow. Great. Oh, this one goes here. That one there. This one over there. Chestnut mannequin.
Non.
Hello? Well, now, a chestnut king.
A king? Really?
Yeah, he rules the realm of the chestnuts and he's my friend.
I'm deeply honored, your tiny majesty.
Here on here is my dearest friend of the forest, my lady fairy.
Both of you may enter.
Finally.
Ah, je rentre dans la cavité. Je peux peut-être libérer l'hérisson dans sa cage, non?
Ow! What a strange place. Dolls made of bulbs with hats made of leaves. But where is the...
Hello. I am Nuri Dari Nelavanda, and this is Miss Greenbald, Finkel and Hinkle, the Turnip Ghosts, and Plapperap. To make it simple, you can call me Nuri. Why are you looking at me like that? Are you... in love?
Now that's unfortunate. I thought you were a fairy. All this nonsense completely in vain.
Of course I am a fairy. What else could I be?
You're a human, just like I am. You're much too tall for a blossom fairy and a man-sized fairy?
We'll turn you into a radish at once if you don't keep quiet.
Oh no. The dolls, they... No, please. Please don't do it. I'm just a simple bird catcher. How was I supposed to know?
I'm just fooling around. I can't turn anyone into a radish. In fact, I can't turn anyone into anything anymore.
But you are a fairy?
Yes. Why?
Demander de venir, encourager à venir.
You have to come with me, now.
Why? Do you want to show me your world, which must be full of humans?
Yes?
With roofs made from wooden shingles?
Exactly. I can show you those.
Oh, that's marvelous. But no, I can't leave here. I must stay near the fairy gate.
Portail magique.
Is this the fairy gate? Does it lead to your world?
Not anymore. It's been sealed.
Did you come from the fairyland?
Yes. And hopefully I'll never go back there.
Why can't you just come with me?
If I leave here, I get sick. The only thing that keeps me alive in this world is the magic of the fairy gate.
How's that?
It is my well. Without its water, my soul dries up. Like a plant.
Couldn't you just take a part of the magic with you?
How could I do that?
Let me think about it. Why don't you want to go back to your home?
That's just the way it is.
Well, all right. To each their own secrets. I'll be back in a minute.
Je suppose que le portail magique c'est ça.
Go on.
What?
Go on.
Hello, Hinkle and Finkel and whatever your names are. Can I borrow one of...
Not those. No. I can't remember what I wanted with... I'll give them to you as a present.
Bien. Voilà, c'était pile poil ce que je voulais faire, les mettre côte à côte. YouTube, ça fait un peu moins d'1h30 là, pour le premier épisode, donc je pense qu'on va s'arrêter là pour l'épisode YouTube. En tout cas, merci, des bisous YouTube. À plus tard pour l'épisode 2. Très bien.